94,007 miles, just hit yesterday, and this thing's starting to scare me a little bit. I'll explain some more now. I've already anticipated this and ordered a rocker cover gasket off Sim's Suzuki parts, because I need to take the rocker off, because there is a little ticking coming from the top end of this engine, so it definitely needs sorting. It needs looking at. This has happened at the worst possible time, as Shedfest is in a week and Gas on Track is in 2 weeks, and there's a lot of miles to cover there and not a lot of time to prepare for it. Might just have to bin off the rest of the prep that I was going to do for the pair of them. I was going to put my D-Badge grill on and stuff, but this absolutely takes priority over it, so we'll just kind of see where this goes. I've serviced it yesterday. It does sound a bit quieter now that I've serviced it. However, I'm not going to ignore it. That'd be stupid. So yeah, I guess without further ado, I'll just jump straight into it when we go and whip it off. Just quickly though, I've just arrived at the unit. One more bit of not so good news is I think this caliper has actually started to seize. I've just replaced the 2 rear ones not so long ago, and it's looking like I'm going to have to do a pair of fronts as well now. I'm going to throw a cold start in here as well. It's been a day after since I recorded the last clip, so let's see if it's any different. I highly doubt it. Oh great, it's going to do the key thing now. My battery's probably going low, isn't it? Oh, come on, don't die on me now, battery. See if you can hear that. I know these tick on cold. I'm going to let it go to just after the high idle, and then you'll hear what I mean, because I don't think you can even hear it on this. Surely you can hear this now. It's rhythmic as well. I don't even drive this hard, so God only knows. Let's just find out.
Different story, starting then pulling on boost and then fuel ratio.
Here we go with the rocker bolts. That was a convincing laugh there. I bet that's tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We've had the spark plugs out. We think she's running lean, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So time for a remap, because that was done before the exhaust. That's definitely the first issue at hand. 3-cylinder action over there.
Burn that plug.
There we go, there's 1, 2, 3. I swear this is the thing that keeps on giving. It really is the gift that keeps on giving. We didn't end up getting the valve cover off last night because 2 of the bolts are so tight, and the last thing I wanted to deal with on a Sunday evening was 2 snap bolts in the rocker cover. I've done some more research this morning. I really am led to believe that it is valves slash shim slash bucket related. They're really weird names. I think the shim on bucket valves, I think shim on bucket valves. So yeah, they're just going to want adjusting, and it is going to be a bit of a pain, this. And Shedfest is looking very unlikely to happen. Same with Gas on Track, because I absolutely refuse to make this any worse. And that brings me back to the present moment, where I'm currently editing these clips together. So it's the next day after this again, and what I've actually done is I've spoken to Suzuki main dealer about this, and I'm actually going to take it to them for an assessment and let the professionals that have actually seen the inside of an M series engine before decide what's wrong with it and put it to correction, because there's no point in me spending a load of money on tools that I'll never use again, or will use in like 3, 4, 5 years time again. And plus, I'm not confident to do this myself. I don't want to mess anything up. I've never done anything like this before, and also I haven't really got the facilities to do this down at my unit. It's a very intricate job, and it's just not something that I'm willing to take on myself. I need this to be absolutely bang on. A few people on forums and stuff have actually said either it's going to cost you a ridiculous amount of money to sort this, or they're just going to tell you to leave it until it gets loud, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. This is what people have actually said on forums, and when they've asked a question about this, either leave it till it gets loud, which is, again, who in the right mind is going to do that, and the other alternative is it being ridiculously expensive. I don't see this being ridiculously expensive. Yeah, it's not going to be cheap because I'm sending it to Suzuki, but it's not going to be thousands like some people are saying online. I highly, highly doubt that. As for Shedfest and officially Gas on Track, it's a confirmation I will not be attending these events, unfortunately. I've tried to book it in beforehand, but they've not even got availability until the 8th of May. So it'll be going in on the 8th of May for its inspection, and they're just going to let me know when it's done. Hopefully I get a courtesy car though, because if I do, then hell, I'm going to rinse some content out of the courtesy car that they give me. But yeah, that's even if it takes all day or something. I don't know, they might pop it out in a few hours, but you never know. That's just on the day. That's happening on the 8th of May. So I guess that's probably going to be when my next video is, once that's done. I'm really strict for content until the meantime. I don't even want to really touch it or drive it anymore. Just I'll run it around the block so the calipers don't seize and stuff, because my driveway is not level. It's on a slight downhill slope, so I'll do that. But other than that, I can't really do anything more with it. I'm extremely gutted that I can't go to the events, but it is what it is. I think you'll all agree with me in the comments that this is the wisest thing to do, to not sit on the motorway for 3-4 hours on 2 separate occasions, and just it's going to get worse. I believe it got slightly worse after Japfest. This is when this started sort of ringing around my head, like a couple of weeks ago when I got back from Japfest. When I pulled into the M6 toll, you've got the toll booth here and you've got your car here, and it's literally either side of the car like this. I held it at 1200 revs, which is what I did in the few previous clips, and you could hear it then as well. So I believe that it's got worse since then, and I'm just not making it any worse. So once again, the curse of this YouTube channel has come back to haunt me, and I'm going to be struggling for content again. However, I'm going to try and still get something out there, something that I can do at home at least anyway, some cosmetics of the car, just so the channel's not going dry, because that's again the last thing that I want to do. After I thought I'd sorted all the stuff out before Japfest, I shouldn't have said that in that video in the Japfest prep. I did jinx it, but yeah, I'm going to round this one off here with just a update waffling video of what the hell's going on in my life currently. So I will either see you all after the 8th of May when I've got a verdict, or once in the meantime with a cosmetic video that I managed to put together. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned on the channel. I will be back at some point, and yeah, take care of yourselves.